Oh my gosh, that is a crazy difference. It always blows me away. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today because we're gonna be doing an at-home lash lift tutorial. Lash lifts are my thing. I've been doing them myself at home for like 2 to 3 years now. I have gotten them professionally done a couple times and I love them, but I also know how to do them myself, so why not? Before I jump in, I'm gonna make a little disclaimer here. I am not a professional. I would recommend going to a professional. Just be careful, follow the instructions, don't get anything in your eyes. Another important note, this is gonna take some time. It usually takes me like an hour and a half depending on how my lashes cooperate. It is a lot faster if you have a friend do it for you, but also very doable on your own. Okay, let's get started. Step 1, get your hair out of the way, get comfy. So this is the brand that I like to use. It's called Ayasal. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I got it on Amazon. I think this is around $25. Correct me if I'm wrong. First question I get is, does it matter which kit you use? I've used 2 different kits. So I was using a different kit before this one and they were like the same thing to me. I don't really notice a difference. My best advice is to just check the reviews. Again, not a professional, just my experience. This is what my lashes look like at the moment. I have very stubborn lashes that stick straight down. Right now they're not so bad because I had a professional lash lift a month or 2 ago, so I still have some residual lift. Okay, no more yapping, let's just get right to it. Before we do anything, go ahead and clean off your eyelids. We don't want any makeup or dirt or oil or anything on our eyelids. I'm just going in with some makeup remover. I'm pretty sure this is a water-based makeup remover. I wouldn't recommend anything oily because we need to glue something on our eyelids and then it's not really gonna stick. Make sure it's totally dry. I've used this kit before, so I don't know if everything is in place yet. So first thing we need to do is pick the correct size of the pad. These are pads and there's also a little box that says lift pads. These are the pads that come inside this little box. I think these ones are a little bit pre-glued, so I'm gonna go with these. All the sizes are written on them. So you have large, medium, a couple of mediums, and then a small. Next question I get is, how do you know what size to use? It's different for everyone, but the smaller the rod, the more intense the curl. If somebody has super long lashes and you're using a small, don't do that. Your lashes are gonna go straight up. And the reason is because each rod has like a different thickness. So if you're somebody with super long lashes, I'd recommend going for like a medium. If you have shorter lashes, probably a small. I do think I'm gonna go with the small. I'm gonna place it down really quick and just see how that fits on my eye. You wanna make sure that the rod is covering both corners of your eyes. Even though this is sticky, I'm still gonna apply glue. This comes with a glue, and just coat the entire thing in glue. Once it's all coated, you're gonna wait longer than you think you need to because you want this to be tacky. These inner corner lashes are pretty curled right now and I don't want to over curl them. So I'm going to place the rod a little bit more to the right than I normally would. Once I set it down, I'm just going to hold it in place for about 30 seconds just to make sure it's dried and not going anywhere. That was 30 seconds. I think we're good. Oh no, I just had a realization. After we cleaned our eyelids, I was supposed to curl my lashes. This is just going to make the entire process easier. I'm going to write out the steps over here so I don't confuse you guys. Okay, the lashes are curled. I promise you this is going to make the next step so much easier. I also like to comb my lashes just to make sure they're nice and separated. Next step, we have to glue the lashes onto the rod. So we're going to be applying glue to the rod, not to your lashes, to the rod. You can apply a pretty generous amount. Make sure you coat every inch of this rod. You need to let this glue dry again for longer than you think. Learn from my mistakes. Much easier to work with when it's very, very tacky. Also, I forgot to mention there are instructions on the back of this. So this is usually what I follow along with, but I tweak it slightly. So everything I'm sharing right now is just what has worked best for me, but also following these instructions will work just as well. Take your little tool. You can honestly take any side of it. Some people also just use their fingers. The goal is to put every lash onto the rod. I'm gonna use a different tool. Funny enough, this is from a dental kit that I got from Amazon, but they have really perfect tools for this job. Just my preference. Okay, I'm cutting in here really quick, but I ended up using a spoolie to glue down the lashes of the other eye, and it worked so well because it does such a good job at separating the lashes at the same time. So just a little tip if you guys want to try this out. So mine looks a little something like this. It's a little crazy over here because again, I'm not really doing the front pieces. Make sure you separate them as best as you can. You can move on to the next step when this feels completely dry. This is the super easy part. You're gonna take the #1 perm solution. You're gonna open it up. It has a little protective seal. Don't lose it. You're gonna seal it back up when you're done. Take the Q-tip, dip it in. Important thing here, we're gonna put it on the base of the lashes, but we're not gonna go to the root. What you're not going to do is take it and go all the way up to the tips. Don't do that. That's going to fry your tips. Close your perm solution. You're gonna open it up when you do the other eye, but you're done for right now. Next, I'm taking a piece of cling wrap and I'm just gonna cut it into about that size. And I'm going to cover my eye with it. This isn't explicitly on the instructions, but I like to do it. And we're gonna wait 10 to 12 minutes. I usually do 11 minutes. We are halfway done. Hang in there, guys. I know it's boring. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. Forgot to mention it does come with Q-tips and some spoolies. You can totally use these Q-tips for application. Okay, time is up. Now, we're gonna go in with step number 2, the fixation solution. Taking another Q-tip and repeating the exact same thing. The exact thing we did with the perm solution, we're gonna do with this solution. And then we're taking a new piece of cling wrap. Again, we're gonna wait 11 minutes. Okay, time is up and my lashes really want to come off. I think I oversaturated them a little bit because usually they don't come off right away. Next thing I do is just take a tissue and I just wipe off the excess. I always go up. I'm going in with the cleansing solution, taking a new Q-tip and just a little bit of the solution. You don't want to soak your lashes. And then if you have any lashes still stuck on the rod, you can just go ahead and wipe them off. This way, mine are already pretty much off. And peel off the rod. That was easy. Clean off your eyelid. Next, I'm taking one of the spoolies and I'm just gonna comb through the lashes. Final step, we're taking the oil, a new spoolie, dipping the spoolie in the oil, but I'm gonna remove all the excess. And we're gonna comb the lashes again. This is just to keep the lashes healthy. This is why I love lash lifts. I've been doing these for years and it never ceases to amaze me. Like, I'm gonna go do the other eye. I'm gonna try my best to get them to match. Sometimes if I work too fast and I'm not careful, one will be more lifted than the other. So I'll be right back. Both eyes are done. I applied a little extra oil to both. I think that concludes this video. I'll try to think of other common questions and I'll put them in the description. But thank you guys for watching. Okay, bye.